Crappertarian, welcome to another adventure. So guess what? I'm out today catching calico crabs right off the beach. So come on and follow me along and check it out. That's a big old crab, and you know what? I caught him on old fishing line and a piece of mullet. I'm gonna take him out right now and show you how big he is. I'm gonna cook this bugger up later. This is a nice one. If he doesn't bite the heck out of me. Boy, that's a big boy. Look at that. Look at that monster. Got on my line, hold on. Now I'm gonna grab him and pick him up. Make he don't bite me. Let me wash him off real fast so you can see the effect of this guy. He's a big boy. Look at that. Yeah. Woo. Look how big he is. He's bigger than my head. This is a male. This is called a Carolina crab. I call them calico crab, leopard crab. They are just like blue crabs, but let me tell you what, they're in that clean ocean out there versus a blue crab that's up in those muddy rivers. These guys taste delicious. They taste like king crab. Hey, so when you're on the beach fishing for these crabs, there's a trick. Your best bet is to hold it in your hand. It's not gonna feel like a normal tug like a fish. It's gonna feel like it's pulling the line. When you feel that, you just wait for a bit. And then if you feel a real good pull, and then a couple pops, that's when you reel it in real slow. And as soon as it gets close and you can see the crab, get your net ready and scoop it up. Pole in one hand, reeling it, net under your arm. And that's how you catch that crab. Oh, God, do a big one. That's a king crab right there, boy. Look at that thing. Ah! Yeah. Look at that guy. Look at his snappers. Rawr. Woo. Another big one. Got two good ones for dinner. Yeah, man. Holy moly. Right as I'm hanging out, talking, another guy, he's a big Jimmy, look at him. Wow. I got 3 big crabs. I might try for one more, and that's plenty for dinner. Those things are big. Yeah. Woo. No, I think that whatever yanks is scared of crab. Look at that, 2 in 1 swipe. Probably gonna let that little one go. I don't need that, but that's another big one. Another big Jimmy. Jimmy means it's a big male crab. Those are good eating. The females, I'll let them go if they got eggs. Nice.
Oh yeah.
I got 2 crabs. And as you can see, I got the male right here. I'm pretty sure this is a male. You can tell by if you look underneath, it kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower under there. See that point? That's a male, they call it a Jimmy. And this one is a female. See the way it's rounded off right there? It looks like a dome. That's the female, so they must be in mating season right now. So I'm gonna let this one go, and then maybe it'll, down the road, have eggs and produce more crabs. I don't know what it was. It's not like a fish, but if it's a crab, it's a monster, but we'll find out. My whole pole just bent over. So let's see what happens. Big old crab on. Yeah. He's not a monster, but check him out. He's got a barnacle on his back. If he was bigger and I kept it and I cracked its meat open or cracked its shell open and tried it, the meat would be real thick, like completely filled inside the shell. And the outside is exoskeleton. Look, I'm getting popped again by something right here. See it? It's a crab chewing on it right there. Yeah, that's a crab. I'm gonna pull him in a second. But when you see that, if you see anything like it looks like an older crab, those are good to eat versus the real clean ones on the outside because those don't have a lot of meat inside. Wow, that was an adventure. I went out today and guess what? I got dinner. I went fishing with my fishing pole, some tied up old line, a hook and some mullet, and I got delicious calico crabs. And I'm gonna go home and cook them up. So follow me along. All right, I'm back, and guess what? I've got the crabs right here. I'm gonna ice them down a little bit. These are the calico crabs, and look at the size of them. Check this out. So from 0 to 14 inches. That's a 14-inch, and his carapace is 6 inches exactly from tip to tip. They're all like 6 inches. Check them out, they're big. They're big crabs. So I'm gonna take them in. I got 4 nice crabs today. Calico Carolina crabs. They actually migrate from the north. The Carolinas down here. They start around September, October into December, and you can get them this time of the year. There's really no limit or anything on them. They're not a native crab like blue crabs, so you can just go out and catch them with what I use, the tied up fishing line, hooks and a little bit of bait. And as you saw in video, it was real easy. So I'm gonna cook these up, and just wanna get you one last look at him. He's a big boy. All right, so I'm back in the kitchen, and I'm gonna give you Trapper Terry's secret to fresh calico crabs. First thing you're gonna need is some sliced up tomatoes, onion, a little bay leaf, little hot peppers. I got these little cayenne peppers right here, and some celery. And you just take it, bring it over here. As you have a rolling boil in this pot, you just slide everything off right in there, right into the pot. That's your first step. The second step is, you don't have to, but if you put like about a little cup like this of beer, a little container, I don't know, it's like maybe 5 tablespoons. Put some of that in there. And then here I got about 2 or 3 tablespoons of Old Bay. You don't want to put too much in, it'll be too salty. You just pop that right on top. All right, there you go. From there, it's already boiling. I have iced these crabs down, so I'm gonna take them in a second and put them in there. And when you boil them, a lot of people take them and break them all apart and pull them apart. And they say, oh, you just boil this part. But I don't like to do that. I like to do the whole crab, and then later I take it apart. Because then if you want to recook it or heat it back up, it's a lot better than just cooking the portion there. Sometimes the meat will come out, or it overcooks it. So you take the crab like this, it's already been iced down, doesn't feel anything. Drop it right into the boiling water. Take the rest of these guys like this, get all iced down so they don't feel anything. And there's the last one, he's a big boy, look at him. We're gonna set him right in that nice boiling water right there. All right. Just let them, all you gotta do right now is just let them naturally boil for about 15 minutes and make sure it doesn't overflow and get all over your stove. So, all right, first step. I serve it with white jasmine rice and homemade red beans. And I use like a little bit of chili powder in them. You pan saute them up, or you can boil them, whatever you want to do. And then I add a little bit of cumin and some salt and pepper. That's pretty much it, and a little garlic. So that's gonna be your side dish. And with the side dish right here, I have a little key lime to put on top of it afterwards, and a little pico de gallo, which is, it's called cilantro, onion, and tomato. And you just take your hand and go like this. Once you stir them together, you don't need anything else, that's your topping. And you also have a little bit of green onions that you can put on top of it and squeeze a little lime, and it already has a little bit of the cayenne pepper. This is what cilantro looks like. It's like cilantro, but it's a little bit obviously different, you can tell. It's a longer leaf.
And then right here, you have chives or green onion. And I chopped that up as well. So rice on the side, this on top of the rice, and a little bit of that, some hot sauce, and a big old calico crab. Ready to just hit me real fast with that. Hey, so right now it's in a rolling boil, I call it. And look over here, you reach down, you can see a bubble, and look at that crab. It's turning nice and red, nice big crab. Look at the size of that guy. His claw, it's like as big as my finger. It's pretty cool. Got him in there cooking, you see the old bay. Wow, he's a big boy. You see all the tomato and onion, celery. That's what you do, just let it cook up like that. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna take them out and show you how to clean them. Pull the back off, get the claw meat and the lump crab meat. So right now, it's been 15 minutes. As you can see, it's still at a rolling boil. Nice and red on the outside, nice and white underneath. It's a nice crab. I'm gonna show you how to clean it. So you set it on a plate so you don't drip any water on the ground or anything. Take it over here to the sink. And the best way to do this, I just turn on the water on cold. Kind of hold it like this. Peel back this little part right here. Pretty simple. And then right about there, you grab behind it. Just pop it right open. And right here, this little part I take off, as you can see, that's kind of like where it eats from. And then right there, you kind of take this little part out. And there's these little, they call these gills. See that? Boy, it smells good. Take the gills out. Whoops, I kind of squirted there. Wash it again, get your fingers in there. You see all that kind of green stuff? Wash all that out. Almost done. And look in there. Nice, white, clean. And you take one turn and you snap it in half like that. And then take this little part off right here. And just snap it off. There you go. This crab's ready to go. As you can see, if you look inside, right there is the lump crab meat. I'll show you how you crack that open. So come over here. Best way to do it is, I like to do this. I take my fingers and push, just like that. Peel this right off the back. There's the shell. And then I just kind of pop it out like that. Take that little piece off. And then right here, there's another little piece. Put your finger behind it and check this out. Whew, that's kind of hot. You don't even need butter with this, but look at that. That's all meat right there. That's lump crab meat. I'm gonna test it out. Wow, no butter, no lemon, no nothing. It has no fishy taste. It has the cleanest, whitest meat. It does taste like a blue crab, but it's got a bit of a snow crab and a king crab taste without all the salt. That is delicious. Wow. All right, check it out. If this was a restaurant, it would be a 5-star restaurant. So hey, if y'all subscribe out there and like this show, guess what? You'll be the next guest on my show eating crab dinner. So right now I'm gonna try it out and see just how good it really is. Oh, before I start, I wanna show you what I got here. This is the way I do it, Trapper Terry style. You got the rice, the beans. I do a slice of tomato. Look at this. A little bit of with oil and vinegar on it. A wonderful little bit of avocado. Red beans and rice. Always hit a little key lime on everything. Gives it a nice little flavor. This is an actual key lime from my tree. And I'm gonna try the rice first and see what I think. I should put hot sauce on it, but I just want to taste it. Mmm, magnificent. Mmm. Now I test out the crab. Try that claw again, see if I'm good at it. Snap it. Take the bottom right here of this guy and just pop it right off. Right in the middle, do a little crack there. Go there. Then I'm gonna peel it on back, just like I showed you earlier. Take these little pieces right off. Just peel peel it back and it kind of comes apart. See all that right there? That's 100% crab meat. That's the back of the claw. And it's really good. Dipping a little butter right here. Tell you what, I'm not going to restaurants anymore. I'm going out and catching my food and I'm gonna cook it up. Right here, I'm gonna crack open one more. This is the long part. Peel it back. Just use your fingers. Break off this part of the shell, see that? That's all meat right there. Set it off to the side. Same with this side, give it a little wiggle. Look at that. That's all meat. That's a lot of meat. And all you do is you take your fingers, you just kind of prime in between it, like this. Hold on. Watch all this meat come out right here. That right there, that's a whole lot of crab. One dip. Man. I'll tell you what. I went to a store the other day. I spent $50 for a thing of lump crab. I just got right out of the shell, fresh. Tastes far better. And as much crab as I got here, I could fill a whole container of it. 50 bucks. Free. Alrighty. This was a great day. I went out and got crabs. Caught them right off the beach. And you all saw how to do it. Please, if you like this and you want to see more shows, I'll show you how to go out and hunt, forage, catch crabs, fish, everything. Please subscribe, please like. I really need y'all out there to support this channel. And I will see y'all in the next adventure.